Hey, what's going on, family? TSpeaks here, fresh back from my trip from Rome, and what an experience. I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed my birthday, seeing the Vatican, and literally I walked up the Basile above where the Apostle Peter is buried. I walked all the way up, it was 551 steps. That was quite an experience. Very close, it was about the width of my shoulders at times, and you couldn't see anything in front of you and you couldn't see behind you. You knew people were coming up, so you had to keep going. And when I got to the top, what a view. It was definitely an experience, and I did see literally in the bottom, you can walk through this behind some glass, clear glass, you can see where his bones are. I don't know how people can say that there is no God, but yet you say, wait a minute, there was an Apostle Peter who in reverence to Jesus Christ decided, crucify me upside down for I'm not worthy. So this man had conviction over who? Just an ordinary man? That it's impossible. But yet people sometimes don't want to be responsible, because if you know more, you have to do more. So people don't want to do that. So they go, oh, Jesus was just a prophet, or Jesus was just this and he was that. He wasn't the Son of God. No problem. Soon or later, we will see. But I want to say that the most proudest moment was seeing the Vatican, but it was actually getting my ring. I got my promised ring from the Vatican. I consecrated it with oil, and I literally have taken a step. Sometimes I realize you just got to walk out on faith. So I decided to live my celibacy life, literally, and to have a purity ring on as a signifying that I belong to Christ wholeheartedly. And I know that there may not be any power in the ring itself, but there is power in my commitment to what the ring signifies. It says that I'm walking according to Romans 12:1, and I am submitting my body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable and pleasing to the Lord, I pray. For I know that this is my reasonable act of worship. And the Bible goes on to say that obedience is better than sacrifice. So it's not like I'm sacrificing my sexual life for it. No, this is obedience. And I got tired of being sick and tired of walking in disobedience. I felt the weight of sin. I felt like a prisoner and in bondage to sin, and I couldn't take it anymore. I literally one day was exhausted. I'm going to be getting into another broadcast about that, literally what it felt like and what some of you may be going through. And hopefully you can break the bondage that's on your life as well. God is waiting for us to stand up and say, yes, Lord. Though it may be tough and it may be hard, I'm willing to do it. So I have my ring consecrated with oil, and I'm going to take this ring off only, I pray, when I have to submit it to my wife in exchange for another one that she'll give me. This is my desire, and I do pray to give it to her. I pray, Lord, please don't let it be years. It's really crazy right now because I have been praying that the Lord would strengthen her until I find her, that he would keep her and encourage her heart and let her know that he has her in sight and he's making and fashioning his son in his own image, after him, with characteristics like my Father, that I might be able to join her to me, and we walk and we celebrate God and we do according to his will. That is my desire and my complete heart. So I got my ring. I had a wonderful trip. And while I'm at it, guys, I forgot to say, why don't you go on to Instagram, follow me at TSpeaks Live, and see some of the wonderful pictures that I've taken around the world. God is doing an awesome thing in my life, and I just want to share with you. Hopefully some of you are encouraged and inspired enough to break the yoke of bondage yourselves. You have the power, trust me. And the Bible says they overcome by the words of their testimony. I overcame literally by the words of my niece, Will, and Dom and Will on YouTube. They inspired me by what they did. I knew I could do it, but they showed me that they could do it. They're much younger than I am, and their commitment in this area was stronger. And I had that godly jealousy, and I wanted it myself. You can be jealous of me. Hopefully you are. And you go ahead and jump in this with me. And you do your best to live according to God's will. I'm TSpeaks, family. I'll see you soon.